maybe the next couple of months, we should be able to do something. But as of right now, it's completely on hold.
No, I understand. I'm not calling to buy the building, Camille. I'm actually
Oh, okay.
interested.
Sorry.
No, not at all. No problem whatsoever. We kind of, laser focus on what we think is happening. On Topanga, there's a laundromat there as well within the building. And I don't want
Yeah.
to make any assumptions. I can only tell you what I do and how I do it. I'm interested in discussing lease terms in existing laundries. That's what I do. So my partner and I are looking to build out the empire I've been building for the last 16 years. And we do so by scouting existing laundries. Even in LA County, there's still tons of laundromats that are just very old, very aged equipment, poor operating procedures, kind of crazy. They're like time capsules. You walk in and it looks like the Brady Bunch just left. My interest is in discussing lease terms. Now, I know you're selling the
Okay.
building, the entire strip mall, the plaza. So if that fits into your narrative, we'd love to talk lease terms. It's just going to add another layer, obviously, in that case.
Yeah.
But perhaps you have a good long-term tenant. Perhaps they're paying the rent on time. Maybe everything's great. I'm not digging for information. I just want to know where I might fit in so that we can have that lease and then retool it, put new equipment in. It's that simple.
Sure. So, I'm not sure if you knew this or not, but I believe the laundromat has their business up for sale.
Okay.
I'm not involved with that. I don't do business sales, and to be honest, I'm not sure if they've taken it down since the last time I heard they had it up for sale, which was probably 2 weeks ago.
Right.
But they don't have a lease. They're on month to month. So I'm not really sure what they think they're going to sell their business for with no lease.
Oh.
So
Now
your best.
we've just added another layer to said onion, haven't we?
Yeah.
I've been doing
So
this for some time, and here's the thing. God bless them. I want to talk from the heart here for a minute. I've been doing this for, again, quite some time, and I've got stores in 3 states, and we're looking to build out. When you do it right, it's everything down to the color you paint the walls, your operating hours. You've got to advertise. Facebook is great for laundromats, believe it or not. I could bore you to tears. I'm sure you're aware. But these operators, they buy the store to begin with many times, or God forbid, they build it from scratch and they pay all the environmental impact fees 50 years ago, and then they run it into the ground. So this guy's trying to sell a business. I don't want to say it doesn't matter to me, but I'm not buying, because eventually they end up in that position. And like you said, it's not laughable, it's sad. I want to sell my business for, what is it, $300,000? Well, where did you arrive at that price? Is it based on sales? Is it based on net? Is it based on gross? No, it's just what I think it's worth. Okay.
Yeah.
People buy them. My intrigue is in discussing with you, Camille, a long-term lease in this location so that we can come in and create a beautiful, bright, shiny laundromat with brand new equipment. I do 15-year terms. That should seem obvious. I never want to end up in a boat where don't have that paddle, where I'm saying, well, if I own the property, it's different from leasing the space. And if I'm leasing, I need that runway so that I can earn. Don't know. There's so many layers to it now. But hey, if your landlord wants to sell the plaza for millions of dollars, imagine doing so with a bright, shiny, new 24-hour service center there instead of this scary laundromat with no lease.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll reach out to him. We've had like a 20-year relationship with this landlord. So, and I'm sorry, let me get your name one more time.
Of course, Danny D'Angelo. Is this your wireless number?
No, this is our office line. And sorry, I couldn't make out your first name. How do you
Danny.
spell it?
Danny, D-A-N-N-Y.
Oh, Danny D'Angelo. Okay.
The Irish Italian.
And what's your email, Danny?
Sure. Danny at, you might imagine, freelaundromat.com. And free, we don't pay for laundromats. Laundromat is spelled with an O when spelled properly.
And Danny is D-A-N-N-Y?
That is correct. Danny at
Okay. And what's
freelaundromat.com.
freelaundromat.com?
Yeah, hit me with an email, just something short, and what I'll do, Camille, I'll send you back what we do, how we do it, some before and after pictures of some of our stores, and my partner's Mr. Overstreet. And at the end of the day, this could work fabulously. Obviously, you work closely with the landlord. I hope it's not a health issue. Again, I'm not trying to become the nail in anyone's coffin. I hate to see laundromat operators fail, but many times it's mom and pop. They own one store. They get into it wrong, and then they try, but in anything, trying is lying. I learned that in boot camp, and it stuck with me for life. I want to do this thing and do it right. It's work, tons of it. No such thing as absentee, turnkey. You find a business like that, I'll buy it.
Okay. And what's your cell phone number, Danny?
You're looking at it. That number's.
Sorry, I don't have it on my my screen. What is it?
All right. There's a store in Canoga Park that's probably going to end up being yours. Probably. I don't know. I don't get excited. Neither should you.
No, not until I have the keys in hand.
Not until you have keys in hand. Smart thing. But here's a gal who says, well, I'm selling the building for $2.5 million. I don't care. Neither do you.
No.
Your landlord is inconsequential. Whoever handles your incoming rent doesn't really matter to you, because once you have a lease in hand, that lease is a legal and binding contract for the time and memoriam that you take to pay that rent on time. That's it. That's all. Oh, we can't get this decent rate of rent or scoop up a laundromat for free in LA or big places like that, or North Carolina or New York. Happens every day. She will email me, and I will CC you with a follow-up.
Sounds good.
Is that all we have?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, again, don't be losing sleep. You understand how all of this works, and I will CC you in the email back to Camille.
Sounds good.
Cheers, brother.
Thanks.
Short call, brief call, and to the point. This is what I do. This is how it works. Oh, God, nothing's free. Okay. No, when you're in this laundromat and you're earning money, you're not in free. I have plenty of folks that hire me and they want to call landlords and they want to scoop up a store, and they put stores in front of you that are bright, shiny, beautiful with a neon sign out front and fairly new equipment. I'll call. You've hired me to do a job. I'll call that store, but with the caveat that this is probably not going to work. What we are after every time is mass amounts of infrastructure, the gas, water, and electric that's in the walls. To build a laundromat from scratch, environmental impact fees are crushers. Tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. So take the word free and throw it out, okay? You're going to spend money on equipment. You're going to go through the distributors. Not now. You're interested in intrigue and owning coin laundromats, and you pick up the phone and you call Hip, Speed Queen, Wascomat, American Dryer, Dexter. Call them all up in your local town. 3 of them probably don't exist there if it's a town and not a city. Get them to come out and talk to you and buy you a sandwich, and they'll say, oh yeah, you can do this, sure. How much money do you have? How do you avoid that question? Sign the lease first. When you have a lease in hand, they listen. They lean in and listen because they know you're about to buy equipment for that laundromat that you are the operator of. It changes who you are as an entity. An LLC is meaningless. My paper boy has an LLC. None of this is verbiage, terminology, BS. When you put pen to paper on these leases, it costs you nothing. Lost sleep, I can't speak to that. That's on you. It will cost you nothing. This call was just an inception, just making Camille, in this case, the agent that works for the landlord who wants to sell the entire plaza. Do they want to sell the plaza like this? No. She gets that. They want to sell the plaza with a dozen commercial chains with long-term leases. But wait, there's a laundromat in there too. How about a good, beautiful, shiny, bright laundry with stainless steel equipment, perfect operating procedures, and lengthy hours, if not 24/7. We'll get there. Here's the hammer. It's all in my course, because it is. Because this thing that I've been doing for so many years, I'm asking you to work. None of this is get rich quick. None of the people I consult with want that. I hope you don't. I'm watching the YouTube live where I say the word course like that. Nobody wants to work. Do I care if you buy the course? Yes, because I want you to work it. Yes. Why are you here? Because I'm entertaining, because I happen to be live? Those are great. I'm not here for you folks. I've been on YouTube since 2006. And I'm still here, still steadily increasing. I'm not looking for clicks. I'm not baiting anyone. If you're serious about changing something, let's change your income. Let's do that with hard work. Understand that I'm the most hated man in this industry because I tell the truth. And the truth is, there's tons of work to be done. And there's a lot of opinion, too, to me, isn't there? Should you buy a laundromat? Why would you? Who would sell a successful cash business? There's plenty of excuses for the sales of these businesses. Plenty. But they're all just that. They're not good reasons. They're good excuses. Retirement. Sorry. Laundromat's making a ton of money. You own the building or you have a lengthy lease. Give it to your kids. Partnership broke up. Divorce. So what? Buy me out. I'm making tons of money. Consulted the guy Friday. $55,000 a month. He's netting in his laundromat. Turned it from 30 to 55 with a few simple procedures. There's real money to be had here. This isn't a game. Appreciate all of you. I got more work to do. You know what to do. You want to change something? This is a one-way conversation, and I'm glad you're here. You want to change something? Change your money. You know what I have for you? I have laundromats. I don't have plan B. This is it. Off the soapbox I go.